Good evening, good evening, everyone. This is our group review about how AI can revive a love of learning. Our members are myself, Odeli Crandon, Miss Rolana Joseph, and Miss Diana Singh. Their introduction. The introduction. The main argument by Arwell demonstrates how AI technology changes education through decreased teachers' duties while enhancing personalized learning and making education more accessible. The focus of this paper examines AI technology as an educational tool which assists teachers rather than replacing them. The article shows a positive view of AI technology, yet fails to address privacy issues and educational inequalities and risk arising from excessive technology use.
Summary. In the use of anal an analogies, Argwell argues for human enhancement through artificial intelligence, example self-driving cars. He tells us about the current technologies, but does not consider the difficulties facing these kinds of technologies, or whether these solutions are really scalable in under-resourced school.
So now I'll take you through the strength of this article. The first strength of the article we have here is the author credibility. The author, Anand Agrawal, brings authority and expertise to the topic as a seasoned educator and leader in the AI research. In the article, he would have mentioned that he would have led a computer science and artificial intelligence laboratory at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, and he has also been an MIT professor for 36 years. The next strength of this article is the use of example. In the article, it provides us with real-world examples of AI already in use in education, which supports the feasibility of the argument. In the article, it would have mentioned that on edX, an AI-powered learning assistant is embedded in a global online learning platform. Khan's Academy has partnered with Microsoft to launch a Kamingo for teachers, which is an AI-powered tool. The next strength of this article is the relevance to the topic. The article tackles a current and globally significant issue about how artificial intelligence can address challenges in education, such as global teacher shortage. In the article, it would have stated that the UN issued an alert warning of global teacher shortage after the UNESCO report found that 40 million additional teachers will be needed worldwide by 2030. The next challenge in our from the article we have, sorry, the next strength from the article we have is a fair perspective on AI. The article simply doesn't only just praise AI, but it acknowledges the fears and it provides a reason, hopeful view of AI as a tool to support and not replace teacher. It would have mentioned that it isn't here to AI isn't here to replace us. If used responsibly, it is here to help us become super teachers. And the last strength of this article we have here is that it provides us with vision for the future. The articles offer a hopeful and inspiring vision about how AI can transform teaching and learning, motivating educators to embrace change. In the article, it states that AI offers a pathway out of the box, giving us the chance to create classroom where learning and personalized and dynamic. And it also mentioned that let's revive a love of lifelong learning that has been stifled by outdated models of teaching. Thank you.
Weaknesses of the article. The first point we have there, privacy risk. Privacy risk fails to address how AI collects and protects student data, risking breaches or misuse. Also, another point in the article is equity gaps. Equity gaps, it ignores the disparities in tech access, assuming all students have equal resource for AI-driven learning. And another point in the article is unchecked optimism. Unchecked optimism, it overlooks AI biases, example, racial or gender algorithm in discrimination, and overstates its current capability. Thank you.
Improvements or recommendation. First point, protecting privacy. Strong privacy measures such as the General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, should be adopted in the education sector to ensure that students' data is managed safely and not exploited. The second point, equity first approach. To provide fairness and opportunity for all children, governments and educational institutions should subsidize technological access, particularly in impoverished schools. The next point, teacher training. All instructors must receive AI literacy training before they safely and successfully integrate AI tools into their classes. They should also ensure that any artificial intelligence AI technology used in education is evaluated for bias and equality. This includes determining whether AI systems treat various student groups equally and how they make judgments. However, one critical area in need of crucial improvement is the article's limited emphasis on the human aspects of learning. Human elements such as empathy, mentorship, emotional intelligence, and moral guidance are foundational to a meaningful educational experience. I'll hand it to the next colleague to do the conclusion.
Conclusion. To conclude this argument, this is an innovative but incomplete vision. AI can revolutionize education with privacy, equity, and teacher training. Educators must agitate for responsible integration of AI to prevent further accentuation of inequalities. Thank you.